Good afternoon. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. So we're kind of in the middle of waiting for our foundation to come back. Now, I guess I was presuming I needed that for the lines. I guess we could still try doing antechamber if we like explore out to the sides, get some decent redraw power, and can like get a hallway up the center or something. Maybe it doesn't have to be full lines, just as long as it's like 2 or more rooms plus the grand total. $145. Did I have some sort of next day effect? Oh, maybe Morning Star. Okay. Did we carry over? Oh. I wasn't watching Royal Scepter. I guess we checked out in the right spot. No, we have 2 items. That was a moon pendant. All right, pay attention to this. So we also got a compass now. Do we maybe have another observatory? I guess the having the spyglass right off the bat is good because we can just get that over with. Yep. Okay, sail, gem, 4 doors. I don't know. Okay, now we're at 146. Then gain 1. Now, I guess we could... Whoa. That sail picture is not holding up well. We could, like, see if we get experiment for stars or something, but I probably really don't want to take a higher level observation here. So that does nothing, that does something, that does something, that does something. Gain 1 coin per ranked reach? Alright, so we don't have doing a final observation there to necessarily kill us, and... well, we don't have a monk blessing, so we have to wait for that to come back. And we do have the hallway preference. That's problematic if we want to try and save hallways for a run up the center. I keep forgetting to use this. This puts it somewhat near the... oh, shoot. If I want to build out the sides, I need doors over here. I mean, this seems like a extremely difficult thing. We really need, like, laundry and study to have that kind of draw power. that, we started with gems and money. Okay, keys are fine. We don't have redraws to do yet. Moon Pendant we can maybe do at the end. And Dead End. Or use up our only tunnel out on the side. Maybe we have no redraw right now. If we got the tunnel there, that would give us the setup, but if we didn't, we'd be kind of stuck. It is trying to come out, though. I mean, we could just draw that and see what happens. Ceiling can... Well, we can rotate things. If we got hallways, we could kind of keep it going the right way. But I don't think I'm going to have that many hallways to work with, and we have no redraw. Parlor actually is kind of an issue because it's going to be common. We have tons of keys. Not that I really need anything that's going to be in a chest, but... Okay, dice. That's something. Another chance to spend some money. Before we possibly like plunder it or anything. I really don't know if I need magnifying glass for anything. Hey, Havoc. And gems are only going to be useful if we like get a... Well, I mean, large numbers of gems. That's still not a bad exchange rate. Okay, so there's that. That would be all the money if we had a use for it. I don't know if we do have a use for it right just yet. Also not great positioning right now. Why do we keep getting tunnel? Maybe I should just go over there and try the dice. Yeah, I was scared to do that one, but I saw somebody else do it, so I knew it wouldn't be too bad. We just have to wait an entire week. Okay, hallway will work. Okay, another hallway will also work. And where's the tunnel now that you want it? We have branches both ways, so it's kind of It's a decently central location, I guess, though. I moon pendanted this scepter, and it's working, I guess. Okay, so now we've got a problem. Okay, well that finishes that. We did get shovel. Whether we can do the rest, I have no idea. Okay, so we do have a line. I don't know if we can satisfy any other constraints. Or if this is even relevant without the foundation. And the reason I would never considered this a possibility is because of entryway as well. Because that is not orange. It is called a hall, though. Alright, to the So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already. We have 2 shops already, and no green rooms. No red rooms and no bedrooms. Whether we'll have the ability to actually draw things up there, I have no idea. I probably should have paid more attention to when I was getting to the end and seen if there was a different hall we could have put there. Okay, so we have stuff we could draw here. And we've got all these little side things we could do as well. Maybe I should kind of be at least drawing these doors as we go by. Wow. Even more hallways. That is kind of, we are going to need the ability to go up. I didn't... is this going to be too many hallways? Well, to a certain extent, we're going to have to get them out of the pool. Although we've probably been doing a lot of tomorrow hallways lately. Oh, my original thought was to draw as we went down. Oops. Okay, So I don't necessarily want to open the levers because it said Prism Pristine, if that's at all relevant. We have other doors around. And if anything, I might want to kind of focus on blue rooms so we don't overdo ourselves here. A lot of very basic stuff. Alternate workshop location. So we'd still have access to this from down here. We do kind of need an up here, though, to get to all of this stuff. And maybe I should be focusing on the upper rank, but like I'm still like looking for study and stuff. and the ability to set up for study. So we probably have enough gems without having study. Also, that's another yellow. And now we're thinking about kitchen because we're burning up steps. Man, I need to... Oh, man, if I'm going to count yellow, I have to leave some yellow rooms to put up there. We need to actually start remembering to use that. Okay, that side's done. That is a filled spot. Security could be good to have. We haven't run into any doors yet, but we totally could. No, we have utility closets. That does open things up. Oh, wait. I mean, we can always get something out of an experiment. Always having a couple of dice could be good. If we're actually going to try and do something here. Yeah, we're a long way from the end regardless, so... We're gonna need to have, like, dining room or something here. Okay, we do have something coming up soon. Okay, you're just gonna be a coin or something. I don't see the lockpick kit. I think it's the only thing that spawns in here. Okay, we could terminate that with an exit. That would be a few steps before we turn around also. And it would get a common room out of the pool. Okay, so that's up there. That's cut off. We could do detector shovel. We could do dowsing rod. Do we care about items? Not really. This has been coming up a couple times. I don't know if I really want to walk back to show him at this point, but... Okay. White chest with a flame. And a red note. Interesting. We only know of one calendar. I guess this is a back hint for that. I mean, we could like multi-laundry at this point into all of everything. Okay, I think this is an edge only. This is interior only. So this is a weird one where we need the count, but you also kind of need to have the rooms up there. We've got like veranda. I mean, I guess terrace could probably go in a corner. Maybe that one's okay. Morning. Oh, right. Morning room probably has a defined entrance. Okay. Interesting. Or we flush the storeroom out because it's a common room. And I don't even know that we need to go in there. Alright, we have dice resets. Which means I should maybe be more liberal about using some of those. Oh, right, we do have one red room. Oop. If that ends up mattering. As an alternate sum. I mean, a corner could work here. I guess it's just always the thing, like, dice could get reset at any time. Hmm. That would leave us very few rooms to fill out the end if we started doing more yellow now. Of course, if we're filling all the way up there, then it's going to become very critical we get exact those things. But we're going to need real draw power. So it's a little... Yeah, I should be using more redraws, I guess. Greenhouse, I guess, could go over there. Laboratory, just another terminal. I'll look at the garage green rooms. Overall, that wouldn't necessarily be good, because we kind of need to get over there and then do that. It could be good if we, like, waited to do it until that was, like, the last thing we needed to do. There's another interior green room. Another hallway. I guess I don't know if we're really dependent on items right now, but... maybe we could afford Lost and Found. I mean, I guess losing the hallway preference might actually be good. Okay, well that's 2 dead ends, and we've lost our rerolls. And I'm pretty sure this can't be rotated. Yep. Yeah, so Ascended does not count as upgraded. Oh, I should have been thinking if any of those were upgrade rooms to reset their dice. There goes one of our interior rooms. Oh, and we have 1 green now. So that might already be too crowded on those colors. No prism keys, too. That would be an upgraded room, though. So we'll have 2 dice going into the next area. And we have to get a green or a yellow here. Or something that we could then maybe make work. Man, what are our chances? How many other yellow rooms are there? We have no door to continue to make bedrooms work. But it's going to be a long walk back here, so I guess, well... I mean, I guess we're probably not going to draw a weight room here, if I have any option, but... Oh, there's the study, but then I can't complete the line. Nope. So, that theory didn't pan out. The dice are going to be constantly getting reset. Office doesn't really matter. I guess I'm out of dice now. Well, this is also going to... It's reset my dice and then get 2 dice, and then I'll probably get reset again. Bedroom or office would let me draw something. Just to, like, try and get tomorrow rooms or something. Put in a locksmith. Eh. This is very far away, so it's like we're not going to come back here. And I guess we don't need to worry about Prison Pristine. We are, in fact, not far from the laundry room, but I don't know if it matters. I mean, we could just flip gems and pick up a bunch more money. I guess it would be easier to go up there than to go, like, all the way back down to, like, showroom at this point. That would be technically more keys. Without walking back and forth to do several things. Well, I mean, there's nothing left to do at this point. It's just like, we can try and get some more tomorrow rooms to do stuff tomorrow. And it's like, I'm closer to this stuff now, so I might as well do it. Yeah, that's one of the problems with the game. You get to the point where you think you found everything, and then you're like watching somebody in an early game stream like day 1, and they just notice something you missed. So nothing really matters. None of these are upgraded. I guess maybe an interesting key. It doesn't tend to be that interesting. Okay, so prism key maybe could have been useful elsewhere, but it's too late now. That's a fair ways away. Secret passage could have been useful in the right spot, but it's too late now. We can go back to treasure trove if we do need more money for something. Oh, well, we have money. Don't need it for anything, but we got money. That natural order. As far as I know, that only applies to getting the manuscripts. Because that's the only place I can apply the natural order of the angels. I don't really care about locked doors at this point. Endless homophones. Well, I think it's I, but yeah. Finding the actually that would be interesting. Maybe I should try applying that slice to the library books. See if it fits anywhere. Which I guess I actually do have the pictures of it. Where did I put those? Okay, the most obvious thing was O period. It doesn't seem like a very common thing. I guess I could also look in Clara's letter. Well, there's the study. Doesn't do us. I guess we could try rolling for tomorrow rooms. where is the library? Of course, I was just looking at it, but... The other mysterious thing was sacred, I guess. The periods are only at the end of the sentences there. I've used the glass. Well, I mean, there's this, but I did that. Unless this is supposed to be the slice, but I thought it was O period. Where did I file that? That would be outside, maybe? Or maybe I just dumped into the pool. Top level stuff. No. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's not a period. We've got some S's, but they're not really in the right spot. Right, and we were looking at clock tower, and like that's all the periods are lined up down here. And that does look printed, but I just haven't tried going through like all of my documents to see if anything makes sense. Where did I put... I guess that would be outside rooms. And there's one O dot there, but that doesn't have any S's. There's another one, but once again, no S's. Yeah, there's nothing about this suggested where it would slot in. And I don't know if it's really enough to say anything. So, let's see, this one. Okay. Where's the other one? Doesn't really look like any of these blobs. Well, this could be worse than the castle thing in that case. Where's a Rajan? Okay, so that's full words. We've got Aj and we've got Ja. We've got Ma and we've got Am. Prisam? Do we have anything that would sound like pre? Or pri? Actually, Priz, because it'd be Prisam. And Am is large. All right. Where is... I guess that we filed under books. No, that's Porma, not Prisma. Oh, that's Ma. So, no, wait, no. Am is a. Okay, no, actually, no. This we decided was not that because Am is the suffix and Ma is the prefix. I mean, it's a grid, it's a house, it's the original house, it's 45. It's a floor plan, and well, Hugh and well, I mean, I know Mary used. I guess that was Mahue was small house. A hidden house. Okay, fine. That's cute. Yeah, and like one of the reasons I need to move the foundation is to try and reproduce the door. Also, the other diagram showed it in the center, so it's like, fine, we'll try doing our 3 lines to the foundation since that seems to be the prominent thing um, in all of those diagrams. Oh, my game's probably got pointer capture. Turn off the mod before we forget it. The only other thing I can think of is that sum of 18 is actually referring to the letters and the names of the colors. So it would then that would give you 3 specific colors to use instead of just any colors you can get to line up. Let's see, where? I don't know if I would have had a good place to file Prism Key. Oh, well, those are shown by room name, not by color. See, I don't really have a good spot to work this out. Mm-hmm. Um, Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that would have to be, if it's the color names, it would have to be green, orange, purple, because those are the only things that have enough letters. Which would say you'd have to use bedrooms instead of shops. I guess if it's the words on Prism Key, then we've got a little bit more leeway. But we actually have colors in the outdoor drafting studio. Did I get that one? I should have gotten that one. Now they actually include. Oh, they spell it violet. Okay, so that's still 6 letters. Oh, and I put down shop instead of yellow. That gives us other options. And they include blue, even though that's not in Prism Key. But if you're including that in a total of 18, that's, you'd kind of have to just draft your lines, and that's it. So here we've got purple, red, and we've got red. That's sort of interesting. Normally been kind of ignoring red. And you might say RGB, but like B is kind of special. And I guess I have picked up on somebody else trying to do the prism thing when I had no idea what was going on. And like it's still kind of the only thing we've got. Yeah, so like maybe we have to reproduce the floor plan to open the door, and then that's the hidden house. I don't know. If that's what you want to call the outdoor drafting studio. we can't do anything there. Besides look at stuff. Well, I mean, I saw a door. I doesn't appear to open. Unless the game is just like missing a prompt. Maybe I didn't like force click it. Great, okay, so we have to wait till we can get Monk back to go look at that. Yeah, because I mean, we stared at the door. I figure like, oh, maybe the door will open once we reproduce these rooms or something. But yeah, I guess I can go back to the stream sometime and see if there's a cursor we just didn't see. Because I don't even know... Is there a cursor when we're at a door to open? Yeah, I should have seen a hand. I mean, maybe I was just too busy looking at stuff and it didn't really look like a door. It looked like a hidden door. Like, oh, this is secretly a door and you have to do something to make it openable, because I didn't notice the interaction. I don't remember if I clicked. That's a tomorrow room. I don't think we had freezer going in. I should have gone back and got chronograph though. So we could have I guess we can live without keys. Ooh. I mean, half the time this isn't even that special. It should have been redrawing sooner, I guess. Mechanariums, eh. Patio's kind of eh. Laboratory could be a better way to get a terminal, but also it's a corner. I don't know if I really use patio that much. If we're trying to do color stuff, we need color rooms. I don't want to make them that unusual, but like we could kind of use to thin out our pool a little bit. I don't know how often I've really used this, though. But yeah, I don't want to make it too unusual right now if we need to do color stuff. Oh boy, a key. Okay, so we've got the workshop on the way to there. Never got a battery. So this was kind of fun. But I guess that only leaves burning glass, which, like, whatever. Either, well, metal detector is more useful. Magnifying glass is a little at this point. Do I want chronograph at the start of a day? It made for an interesting day. I think I also ran into security doors on that one. I guess it's more interesting than some other stuff. And then we can check something. I just remember to do that. See, that is up here. We've certainly been playing telescope games. We're not going to be able to get the. Oh, I should think if I have any rooms that can do a useful logout in. So compass is definitely the nicest, one of the nicer things to have. Master key's the most expensive. Alright, I don't think we got a planetarium. We didn't get lady ships. I don't think regular bedroom does anything. Yeah, I don't know if we have any end of day rooms. I guess I do sort of want hallways in the sense that we want to get secret passage again, but we also have to get monk first. Well, if any hallway was going to have a weird effect, what about foyer? No, that's a dead end. That's not it yet. No, that's another dead end. Okay, so there's that day 119. This is... Let's see, so not quite antechamber prism. Two spirals up front. We got a moon pendant set up. Compass in check.